Alrighty guys, hello. Today I will be selling to use my sequentials, okay? I will post my sequentials about right there in that corner. In the bottom left corner, I'll post my sequentials, okay? In the meantime, I will read to you my sequentials. Hoping my music doesn't play through this because it's not very polite music, but it's getting me going. So, sequential 1, social norms and social reforms, okay? Why is this important? Because this is gonna teach you, Mr. Jimmy or Miss Susie, how to act in society. Dealing with negative feedback from people when you have not committed any felonies or criminal behaviors. I have in brackets here, morals are not illegal behavior. My goal is to take from you the badness that's happened in your life. Everyone's had bad things happen in their life. That's just the way it goes. But my job is to take the badness in your life and help you improve it through all of my research that I've read. This is not a fallacy or a felony or anything as in a facade or a lying way. If you go through my last videos, I have plenty of evidence that psychology, specifically psychological first aid, well-being, pro-social, positive psychology, it all works, okay? There is no need to go through medication, any sort of pharmaceuticals. Big Pharma's gonna hate me, but I'm doing this to help you. No side effects, only gain, well-being, and a positive outlook on life. That's sequential 1. Sequential 2, self-belief. Think about how I'm going to summarize this, so just give me a moment, please. So this goes into sequential 3. Sequential 3 is self-protection. But for sequential 2, self-belief, okay? I want people to think about the term of chakras, okay? Chakras. If you ever look at chakras, the chakras start about, I think, about the hip, right? And then they go all the way up to the mind, okay? I want people to think about chakras as in a frequency, okay? The frequency is, I want people to think about frequency as something that's vertical, okay? Something that's vertical. When you're climbing class or you're climbing frequency, you're going up, okay? And the negative other way can happen as well. You can also lose frequency by going down, okay? Now, when you go through these sequentials, it's very important. Your frequency is going to go up. You're going to gain energy for yourself, by yourself. And the people that you used to hang around with, I'm sorry to say, it's not going to happen. But removing these people that don't want the best for you only leaves room for people that do want the best for you, okay? So that's why it's very important. Because these people are going to essentially turn on you through inferiority and jealousy, okay? So it's important for you to stand on your own business and to believe in yourself. I'm happy to help you through every step of the way, okay? Sequential 3, self-protection. In short, this is called situational awareness. Being aware of your surroundings, okay? It's very important, this one. It's going to go through your peripheral nervous system. So your central nervous system, your brainstem, your mind, your brain, and your spine, okay? Your peripheral are your limbs. And starts with your vertebrae. You can go into more scientific of the specifics from the vertebrae towards the limbs, but it's very scientific. It's unnecessary to learn. If you want to go through that, I do suggest it. It's good to learn. I'm not going to say it's not. So when you're climbing frequency, people are going to come for you and to bring your frequency down. Because if you're the one that's catching flights and you're moving around, you got the energy to do things that other people aren't, they're going to say, hey, what are you doing? What's wrong with you? Why don't you come back to us? Why don't you want to be with us? And this is why sequential 2 is before sequential 3. Self-belief is first. You're going to say, hey, respectfully, sorry, I got other things to do, I'm sorry. And they're not going to take no for an answer. Let me tell you, they're not going to take no for an answer. They're going to come for you. So you got to be aware. I have the perfect example of this, and I will put that in the edit. Sequential 4 is a practice of 1, 2, and 3. Okay, this is a break. Remember, if you're buying into this program, you have my support every step of the way. Okay, so when you're having a break, you're going to go through 1, 2, and 3 sequentials. I've estimated that it's going to take 12 months for someone to master this. You're buying into these sequentials, right? You're not really buying into me. I'm just here for emotional support. You're buying into these sequentials. So after you finish the 3 sequentials and you're doing this for 12 months, I've estimated for this business that I will not charge anyone while they're on this break. And I'm going to be the one to dictate when I believe that you're ready to move on to the next sequentials. So that sequential 4 is a practice, because if these rules are not mastered, then it's easy for someone to relapse and to go back and to lose all the progress they've learned. And if you lose all the progress you've learned, it's a waste of money. If you gain an experience, yes, but if you're not applying that experience, it's a waste of money. Now, sequential 5, after we've mastered 1, 2, and 3, and have had a break for the sanity, then we're going to go on to sequential 5, biological hacking. So we're aiming to find out what kind of lifestyle suits you. For example, if someone has darker skin, they need to get in the sun more. So the sun has to penetrate the skin because the darker skin is thicker, okay? And for your ancestors that have had these diets that they've run through, the genetics, you got to find out your history, and your history matters because it will dictate your genetics. Okay? If you're an English person, you probably need to get into a lot more English tea than what you're having. It's a joke. But overall, you get the point. It's important. Exercise what you're genetically available for. That's what is important. This is to get into the more of the business side. 1, 2, and 3 is just standing up for yourself, and then 4 is establishing that standing up. All right, sequential 6. After guidance for rule 5, this is getting more into the consciousness side, into the fun side, and looking at your desires. Your desires are your wants. What do you want? Okay? What do you want out of everything? What do you really want? And we're going to work together to find out what you want, and then onto the sequential 7, how to get it. So I just want people to set that in for a second, please. Because we're looking at your manifestation for the future, what you want, what you think you deserve. We're setting goals, and there's no limits on these goals. Set them as high as you can, because as long as you're alive, you're able to reach it. Sequential 7, how are you going to gain your goals? Okay, this is all personal work, one-on-one. My goals are not similar to your goals are not similar to my goals. We all have different goals, so this is individualized for you. Sequential 8. When we're going to set a guideline on how you're going to achieve this. I can let you guys in a secret on one of the best programs that are available for a very cheap price, but the secret is you gotta know where to find them, and I can help you to find them. Those cheap information, but it's the most valuable information. Remember, the most expensive information isn't always the best information. You would think so, but it's not. Sequential 9, where do you think you're gonna be when you achieve your goals? 1 goal or 100 goals, where do you think you're gonna be? This is about visualization. And then sequential 10, there's 10 sequentials, the last one, completion and continuation. My support to you is 24 hours. Whether I'm gonna make that throughout the whole sequentials or just at the end of sequential 10, I'm still here to find out. But in the meantime, while I am still consciously available, because let's be real, I'm just starting this business. I don't have much business, okay? Right now, I don't have much business right now because I'm just starting out. So I will definitely make my support available throughout the whole sequentials in the meantime. But when traction kicks off, I can't guarantee that I'm gonna be consciously available to support you throughout the whole sequentials. But I can guarantee, no matter how consciously unavailable I am, because I've got so much going on, I will be able to support after the 10th sequential. Guarantee. Guaranteed after sequential 10, support is 24 hours. Personal achievement is permitted. One is allowed to call me whenever, and I am be sure to call back at whatever time available. That will be ASAP. Constant messaging is allowed. And there's no more pricing. After sequential 10, I got no more pricing. There's no more. I'll move on to the next business or my next ideas. After sequential 10, I'm gonna say like you're a day one. Honestly, you're a day one. I got people that I can already state I've gone through all these sequentials and I'm friends with them. So how much I'll be charging for each sequential? These will be worked on, pricing will be worked on. Do your best to get in contact with me, and I will leave my socials for you to contact me, and then we'll work through the payments and all the business side. Okay? And I think that's all. I have left safety reasons on here, just in case. Like, you're like, oh, Samuel, please. No one explains shit like you. Like, all right, no problem. Phone call, all good. All right, peace out.